Joseph Woll back in goal for Toronto. 3-3-1 this season, 2.53, but a very respectable 9.24 save percentage and a 1-2-0 lifetime mark against the Carolina Hurricanes. Puck is dropped. We're underway. Glad you're along with us. He'll drop it back to his defense partner, and McCabe finds a man open on the left wing, going hard to the net. A shot off the goal post. They score! It trickled in off the back foot of the goaltender, and this line that has been absolutely outstanding pots the opening goal of the hockey game. I think it's going to be Bobby McMahon who gets credit for it, but it was a strange one off the post, off the leg, and into the net. Back to 𝐏𝐨𝐻. Top of the circle with a shot. Knocked down, gloved, smothered, bobbled, juggled, and finally pounced on by Joseph Woll. Joshua getting it freed up there for Roy. Back to the blue line. Wrist shot coming in traffic. It's still free, and it's knocked back to the blue line. Riley closing with a shot. And Anderson out this time makes the save. Matthews lined out for Toronto as it's flipped down into the zone. Out of the goal wall to clear into the corner. And then he had to come roaring back to the net to make a save, and when he did, his momentum had him slide all the way past the net, banking it back to the blue line. One of the Leafs has got a broken stick.
Austin Matthews took a shot off the ankle in his last shift. Looked to be laboring a bit.
In running out of real estate, and then flipped to the line and not out. Kept alive now by Sebastian Aho, a centering pass. And again, Woll. And, of course, when he had the big season, he had 6 hat tricks. As a good save made by Woll. Getting it ahead on the right wing side, and 𝐁𝐈 is in. 𝐁𝐈 looking to drop for Matthews, who does with a wrist shot, and he snapped it high over top of the goal. Face-off won by the Hurricanes. Stepping in with a shot, and that was off a body and went just wide. Round back of the net, Domi reverses the puck. Poked to the line, but not out. Comes in front of the net. Good save with the glove made there by Woll, but he couldn't catch it. But unable to control it cleanly was Stecher. And it's back along the boards and now centered in front of the goal. Big save made by Woll, and another sprawling save made by the Leaf netminder. He skates up the left wing boards to center and will shoot it in. Robertson can't get into the Leafs get again, and they score! Oh my, it's Scotty Lawton again! Holy mackerel, what a break! It comes off the stanchion out in front, and bingo, bango, bungo, it's 2-0. Getting the puck high into neutral ice. And a penalty probably coming here, yes. Brought on by Sebastian Aho. In on the left wing, and a shot blocked away nicely by Woll. Back to the point it goes. Oliver Ekman-Larsson with a shot. That redirected off Matthews and had to be stopped by Anderson. Nylander joins the rush. Nylander fit for Matthews, and he snapped it over top of the goal. Tavares in forechecking. Nylander blocks that and then tried to find Cowan, and he ended up losing an edge and falling and never getting to the puck. Now Aho tries to center. They do in front, and they score. Seth Jarvis finishes after it looked like Cowan was going to get a real good opportunity at the other end. And the Carolina Hurricanes counterattack quickly and cut the lead in half. It's 2-1. Lost the puck, but diligently gets back into the back check and takes it away. And then an errant pass, and now a centering feed in front of the goal. Still free, it's bouncing around, and the Maple Leafs still don't get a handle on it. All of this from a Robertson giveaway. Down into the corner, and hauled down on the play. 2 players, and it looks like it's going to be the Leaf who's going to get the penalty, and it may be Morgan Riley. Back into the right wing corner it goes. Back into the slot, near side, trying to work in. Svechnikov, shot blocked, big rebound in front, and it's pushed up on the wall, but not out. Pumps it around the boards near side. Domi was late getting there to keep it in. Another rush in on the left wing, driving the net on a good opportunity there for Carrier. Aho gets it back to the point. 𝐏𝐨𝐻 shot doesn't make it through. Tipped out at center ice on a race for it. 𝐏𝐨𝐻's lost his stick. He hauls down 𝐁𝐈, who's in on goal and scores! Holy mackerel, what a play by Matthew 𝐁𝐈. He beats 𝐿𝐴𝐻, despite having a hold on him, and goes in and scores to restore the 2-goal lead. And the Leafs have a 3-1 advantage.
But another break by the Leafs, Joe, where not only does Matthew Knies get out to the point.
Back to the point it goes. Off on the left wing side, and a wrist shot coming. Deflects wide of the goal, and it's knocked off Wall. Twisting and turning with it. Left wing side, top of the circle, into the slot, a one-timer. And that extended Wall, I don't know if he got a piece of that or not, but he had to go a long way. Leafs win the face-off. Riley waiting for teammates to get in front, and a deflection was stopped by Anderson. Played out at center ice by Carolina. Leafs counter it right back in again with Lawton and Tavares. Tavares getting a turnaround shot. Lawton backhand, but over top of the goal, and Nylander almost bunted it in. And the Leafs get the puck free and don't get it out. Here's a chance now for Carolina. Oh, and a great stick there by Matthew Knies to intercept, and one defender back. 3 Leafs in the rush. Domi in front of the net. They score! Matthews set up by Max perfectly. Leafs 4, Carolina 1.
Well, you called it, the play by Matthew Knies to get his stick on the ice flat to be able to intercept a pass in the Leaf zone and then turn it back the other way. Knies threw it to Matthews, and then Matthews a give and go with Max Domi in a 2-on-1.
Hurricanes are able to come away with it, and they'll get it back in on the left wing. Long wrap around attempt. Oh, if he was able to wrap it right around that near post, it's in, but it went across in the middle of the crease.
Almost clattered in between the legs of Wall and out the other way.
Out of the near side, grabbed off by Mike Riley. Down into the corner. Long shift here for the Maple Leafs. It comes free. Cleared by Tavares, but not out. He can't get by one Carolina player. It comes to center, and now 3 of them are across the blue line. Shot from an angle. Big pad save. He tries to clear out at center to catch the Leafs. He gets them in on the left wing. Good poke check made there by Oliver Ekman-Larsson to break up the rush. Leafs don't get it out, though. Here's the Hurricanes in with a shot. Blockered away by Wall. Puck cleared to the near wing. Bad news is Joseph Wall will not finish the game.
Yeah, they are saying it's lower body.
Fed around the boards by 𝐏𝐸𝐴, and now played to the line, but not out. Leafs keep it in. Cowan centers in front. Nylander got a chance, and there's going to be a penalty here to Carolina. Got it a little deeper into the corner, and Tavares arrives on the scene to try and dig it free, and he does out in front. All alone is Ekman-Larsson, a shot. He got another crack at it. Oh, and he could have shot it again. He had the goaltender down, but elected to try and find a pass in front of the net. Now here's the Hurricanes breaking 2-on-1, and a shot stopped by 𝐿𝐴𝐻 on the short side. And Nylander starts back the other way. Matthews takes his pass. He's in across the line, left wing side. Tried to stick handle around the defense, but couldn't do it. Cleared off the boards. Centering pass. Now Knies doesn't shoot it, trying to look for a backdoor play. Knocked down on the play, back on his skates. Gave the puck away, and it is going to be brought out again by Carolina. Brought in over the line by 𝐏𝐸𝐴. 𝐏𝐸𝐴 into the slot, and that stop made by 𝐿𝐴𝐻. Leafs get it up on the wing. Domi across the line. Matthews, little stutter step in on goal. Not try to get up on the rush. Puck is down in the Toronto zone. Centering pass in front. Down in front of the goal, and underneath him is the puck as 𝐿𝐴𝐻 came out swimming. Back come the Hurricanes and across the line. They'll play it into the corner, and around the boards it goes, off a stick.
Maybe delay a game. If this puck went over the glass, it might have been batted out of midair.
Gets it returned near half boards, back to the point to 𝐏𝐴𝐻. Back to 𝐿𝐴𝐻, closing. Wrist shot, blockered away nicely by 𝐿𝐴𝐻. 𝐏𝐴𝐻 right in the middle of the rink. Off to 𝐿𝐴𝐻 on the left wing. One-timer from the other side. That was blocked. Draw one by Carolina. Shot blockered away nicely by 𝐿𝐴𝐻. Centering pass in the goal crease. Knocked away, and the Leafs are breaking it out at center. Brought on by Bobby McMahon. Hustling to the front of the net is Oliver Ekman-Larsson, and that was knocked down. Benoit is tripped in front of the net, trying to get into the corner, and no call. And the Leafs are going to poke it out at center and get to the red line, and Tavares launches it in over the line. Cowan trying to get a stick free. Knies gets out at center. Tries to beat 2 defenders. Takes his
Boy, this
better be a double minor to one against each player because both of them hooked onto one another. Only to lose it, then got it back again. Gets to the line and in. Rink-wide pass, left wing side for a pass in front of the net. Shot stop, rebound in front of the goal. Owen Anderson makes his best save of the game. Catching a shot in tight, looking back to the near wing for Walker, but doesn't give it to him. Now sends it to the side of the goal. Centering pass, broken up. Leafs get it off the boards and out at center. Leafs trying to play it out, have it go off a body. Volleyball then by Lorenz, but not out. Roy is able to get a skating room. Got it ahead. Bobby McMahon bullying his way to the empty net, and he scores. That is appropriate, the way this line has played this road trip. And Bobby McMahon gets his second goal of the game, 8th of the season, to ice this one away, 5-1 Toronto.
The Leafs will win their 3rd in a row and 4 in their last 5 after dropping the first game of the road trip in Montreal.